Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the beta, it is the Dream Returns here in Newcastle, it is episode number 13 and today we've got a triple header in the league. That is correct, I am going to commit to a triple header, something that I don't generally do too often, committing to a triple header, but we do have Spurs, Chelsea and United in 9-day period, which is massive. I do also want to give you like the Cabaret Cup game against Chelsea as well, and it's too many games in too short of a space. I feel like I am going to give you that game, but I'm going to give you that game and maybe something else later in the window. I'm not too sure what I'm going to give you. But yeah, obviously we have the window approaching as well. But I feel like Spurs, Chelsea, United, 3 big games are going to shape our year. These 3 games are going to shape. Are we looking for Europe? Are we looking just to hang on to 7th? Are we actually going to start moving into contention for maybe a top 4 spot? Win all 3 of these games. We do have a game in hand on Aston Villa. Would jump them with a win. And we do have a couple of games on Man United ourselves. You just never know. It'd be interesting to see where we're going to sit. This is going to sort us out. Are we amongst the men or are we amongst the boys? Are we fighting for 7th, 6th? Are we fighting for 5th and 4th? Be interesting to see. Obviously, you watched the World Cup last episode. If you haven't, last episode, the full World Cup sim, basically just going through games, and we are where we need to be. In terms of the team looks pretty good. United just lost to Liverpool, which is great. Unfortunately, Neres and Fabio Silva are both injured. Important to note, Papetti just got his loan, just got his work permit from being on loan, which is great. So we are going to bring him back as well. Important to note that Lascelles is transfer listed wherever Lascelles is. Don't see him anywhere. There he is. Lascelles is transfer listed. He wants to leave the club, didn't stand in his way. And it is what it is. Silva's actually complaining about not playing enough first team football, but we are going to try and change that as well. Yeah, Ryan Fraser can get there. Actually, no, we'll give Eric Dyer to the bench, you never know. In terms of what we've been doing of late, I didn't mention it last episode, mentioned it again. We've been playing 4-2-4, going at teams, getting goals against weaker sides, and then switching 4-3 to dominate. The 4-3-3 is a system that we seem to dominate in. The 4-2-3-1, the 4-2-3-1. The 4-2-4 seems to be a system that we do very well in. The 4-3-3 is a system that we seem to be able to not concede in, and off we go. As you can see, we have the 4-2-4. We've played and created 45 clear-cut chances more than our opposition. This 4-3-3's played less games, -4, but the quality of chance we get is great, and also the sort of systems that we do well. The best chance system we play against is actually the 4-2-3-1. We also play pretty well against a 4-4-2, and we play the worst against a 5-2-3. So important to note that information as well. We are going to line up 4-2-4 here. And then Figa gets Chelsea away. We're just going to start 4-3-3 and look to hold on. But we have got Livakovic, Salmakers, Mancini, Tamori, and Gramado, Weigl and Basuma in the middle with St. Maxim, Rafinha, Joe Pedro, and Callum Wilson. A full strength side in the 4-2-4. They're going to get a lot of minutes here because coming back from international World Cup break, a few of these guys played in the international games and the friendlies. It's also important to note that they're not a whole 100% fit. It is a pretty good Spurs side by myself, Bielsa, who I think did really well last year, finishing the 4. This year, though, they are struggling, and I'm just going to go at him. I'm going to tell everybody to make sure you press him in Son. I'm going to press Lucas Moura down the line, and I think we are going to press both wing-backs as well. And if we can show Moura down the right, show him down the left, that wouldn't be bad as well. And I wouldn't mind showing Harry Kane onto his left foot, even though I'm pretty sure he's either-footed. Might just leave it, and there we are. With the 4-2-4, we're not as defensively solid, that is for sure, and I do expect Spurs to score. I think by me starting the 4-2-4, considering how good we are at home, it gives me more of a chance to score first, to score and take a lead in the half time. And if we do that, we can switch into the 4-3-3 and see the game out. Would I take 3 draws here? I think if I get 3 points out of these 3 games, that's massive. 4 points is a bonus, and 5 or 6, and we're living life. But away we go. As you can see, Chelsea winning 1-0 against West Ham. Here, not too much really to write home about. Not much happening in this game. Going to tell us the mind a little bit more here. We have started in the 4-2-4, which would have been nice to see us, just eke out a little bit more. Brentford beating Everton, Wolves beating Villa, which is also a good result that Villa are losing, with them having games in hand. But at the minute, half-time, not much happening. I'm delighted with the performance so far because we are playing Spurs and it hasn't really been too bad. At some stage, I probably will move into the 4-3-3. If we score right now, that'd be huge. Arsenal and they're now losing to Man City, and it's a highlight here for Spurs more than likely. And Reguilon now with a ball out to Ramos, and Reguilon and Oliver Skip. Son, good ball out to Ndombele, that's a goal. He's hit the bar. Just on the basis of that, I am going to switch into it. I am going to take off Callum Wilson and move Weigl into here, Basuma into there, and we are going to move in Danny into there to try and get something out of this, switch these two around the other way as well, and see how we go in the 4-3. It's our most dominant system in terms of possession and how we manipulate games. I just hope that it does the job here. We haven't really had the best of the day out there. And 70 minutes played, I think it's going to be a double change out wide. Oh, we haven't got Neres. Liam Delap's going to go on one side and Rodrigo's going to go on the other. I trust Liam Delap. So off we go. Throw a couple more wingers out there. Just really maybe run at them. A point isn't the worst result. It's important to note that. I did think the 4-2-4 would have been our best way to try and, win the game. Time ticks away here. Not really a highlight apart from them hitting the bar. 0-0. Look, I think that's 5 clean sheets in a row out of nowhere. Livakovic well beat. Very even game. No team really deserved to win it. No team really did enough to win it, really, to be honest. Maybe that Ndombele chance should go in. But a 0-0, and to be quite fair, I'm happy with that. I know Spurs aren't having the greatest of year. Good work, we weren't at our best, we got the result. I am going to say that, to be fair. We weren't at our best, we didn't play any convincing football. We did well, we actually got an achievement for parking the bus. So considering I've been conceding so many there, we've actually, 5 clean sheets in a row, lads. That is creme de la creme. Been complaining about clean sheets in the Prem, and now we've got 5 in a row, which is really nice. If I go into the team here, I don't count pre-season, 4 games in a row there, Brighton, Burnley, Wolves and Norwich, and then Spurs there, 0-0. Okay, I'll take it. It's now just a question of what we do here against Chelsea. I'm not too sure what we are going to do here, YouTube. It's a case, do we go at them in the 4-4-2, or do we, 4-2-4 I should say, or do we go 4-3-3, try and defend, see what we can do out, and then switch if we need to change a game. I'm not too sure. I'll discuss it with the chat as we are live on stream, and I'll see you guys in a second. Don't go anywhere. A positive start. All we need to now do is find a win, and if we do that, I've got the points I wanted from these 3 crunch games. Welcome back, YouTube. Here we go. Game number 2 of this triple header. Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, a new coach in Luis Enrique after Tuchel sacked, and then Valverde went there, and they're having a pretty stinking year down there in 11th. It's a question of what we do. And I'm tempted. They're saying Weigl comes into here and we move Danny Ceballos. I'm tempted to go 4-3-3 and just try and be like, hey, we're good. But there's a part of me that thinks that we've got to cover a cup game. Let's not show them everything and fully rotate, fully rotate. So then the boys will play and then fully rotate and see what we can do against United at home. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm going to bring Danny Ceballos in. He's not really a ball-winning midfielder. I'm going to go to that. Weigle's just going to have to play that role today. Fabio Silva can come back in and do that. Fabio has not started and played in a long while. I want to get him playing. Salmaker's not 100% fit. Don't want to really waste a change out there either. I want to start Kevlin. I'm going to start Kevlin. I'm going to start Jamal Lewis too. He's in decent form. And I'm going to actually start Rodrigo out there. Is he past fit today? He's fit enough. I'm going to start Rodrigo. You say Maxim is a super sub. And I'm going to start Fabio Silva over Joe Pedro. His recent form has been decent, but hasn't really done much. I need Fabio Silva to start becoming happy again as well. He's upset because he hasn't played enough and he wants to go on loan. And I was simming, making my coffee, so I didn't get to chat with him, and now he's complaining to teammates, so we need to get him happy. I'm semi-rotating. Could bite me back on the bum. The idea is we semi-rotate, we go we lead. We go 4-3-3. Fabio Silva comes off. Weagle goes at the back. We bring Nico into the team. Great. There's your one change done. I've burned to change. And then, yeah. But we'll wait and we'll see. Jamal looks unbelievable, by the way. Far out. Pulisic on the other side, very good too. And Lukaku's Lukaku. Going to press Gilmore and Emerson too. Alright. Kept 5 clean sheets in a row. Kept 5 clean sheets in a row. We need a goal though. We need the first one. Rafinha free kick. Oh, I would love this. Quick free kick. Fabio Silva heads over. Oof. I'm going to say Arla left Chelsea. Never should have left in the first place. Judging for what he's done, yeah, but I understand why. They've put Rennie in at the back of Apadus. It's not their best back four. Emerson at right back as well is probably not like the greatest. Yeah, they've rotated themselves. Chelsea have rotated themselves here, at the back at least. Havertz, Mount, Kante, Pulisic, Musiala and Lukaku is definitely good enough. Mount, ball in, Rennie in heads, Pulisic heads wide, wow. Should have been 1-0 down. At the minute, not too bad from what I've seen. Not great either. I'm going to tell us demand a little bit more here. See if we can get something out of this. Liverpool 1-0 up through Mohamed Salah against Brentford. Throw in. Lewis. Danny picks the ball up. Drives. Still going. Weagle. Wilson. Kevelin. Runners. Need a ball in. Kev. Tackled. Falls to Kevelin. Rodrigo. A little bit of luck. But we lead 1-0 here against Chelsea. Huge moment in the context of this season. We lead at Stamford Bridge against the run of play. Would be a few boos against Tomori at Stamford Bridge. I don't think he was really... He didn't really want to leave, did he? It's just more that the club sold him. I'd probably bore him a little. Highlight from kickoff, typical football manager. Typical FM, haven't conceded in 5 games, we score, and then a highlight from kickoff. And saying that though, that should be our ball here, and Mancini should have time. We do have feet down the line if you want to play Rodrigo just scored. We also had someone present line as well. Rodrigo, Kevelin, bombing on again. He always looks good when he plays at the minute, Kev, and I just put the mocker on him as we give the ball away. Havertz, Kante, Chilwell, Havertz. Here we go. I put the mocker on him, now we lose the ball. Lukaku, got to get a tackle in, boys. We don't. This is going to be a Chelsea highlight. All the way back to Kante. Interesting ball. Kai Havertz, Chilwell, Lukaku again in an advanced position. Beats one. Musiala heads wide. We're a little lucky at the minute. Can we get into half time? It should be half time already, boys. Let's be honest here. Look at the time on the clock. Look at the time on the clock, referee. Look at the time on the clock. Kevelin wins it. Don't look at the time on the clock. Let it go. Let it go. Joe Pedro make the run. Joe Pedro make the run. Never made the run into the space. It was Fabio Silva. Poor positioning by Fabio. Joe Pedro's not starting. 1-0. We lead. Interesting end to the game. Delighted with that. I think we're going to leave this to the 55th minute and then we're going to make it a change. Corner. Mason Mount. Back stick, Apadou, off the bar and cleared. I'm not even going to wait to the 55th minute. Do it now. Do it now. We go into there, Danny into there, Nico can play box to box, Dunsky. Confirm that, bang. Trick-or-treating, JS Unreal, cleaned up. That's nice to hear. Finney's picked up a knot. Brings that Maxim out there then. For it's anything serious. Lukaku now going on a run. Still going is Romelu. Back towards Kante. Headed down to Havertz. Chilwell. Well done, St. Maxim. Weagle now. St. Maxim. Oh, that's a poor clearance. Emerson Mount hits the bar. That's the second time they've hit the woodwork today, Chelsea. Come on, lads. This would be a huge, 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 huge game to hold on in. If we could do it. Another corner. I don't like how many chances they're getting here. Werner heads wide. Far out, man. Demand more. Got to work harder out there. A little bit more run at halfback, I reckon, for Eric Dyer. They scored because I was making a change. I'm going to be livid. Kante. Over the top should be Tomori's and Lewis. Highlight over. Good. We're a few minutes away here from an FMing. That would be nice. Be nice to be on the end of one of these, to be fair, lads. Time's ticking away here. That is massive in the context of this season, huh? That is massive in the context of this season. We absolutely FN Chelsea. We had 20 shots on the day. Usually it's the other way around them when this happens in the beta so far, but we finally get a slice of luck. Unreal. That's a big 3 points. It went to plan. We got to go on the 4-2-4. We switched into the 4-3-3, and we held on for dear life in the 4-3-3, and that's all that mattered. That's all that mattered. Good work. Unreal. Continue that. That was perfect. We sit in 4th, boys. We sit in 4th. We sit in 4th. I don't know what the command is for it, to be fair, Dim. Rest the boys for Man United. That is massive. Look at that in the table. We currently sit in 4th. Equal points with West Ham, who do now have a game in hand on all of us. But we sit in 4th, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting for European football, and not just that, UCL football. Men against boys, I said it. What's our season going to look like? These 3 games are going to dictate. We got a free hit now. I said I wanted 4 points from these 3 games. We've got those 4 points. We got a free hit against Manchester United at home now. If we somehow win that game of football, ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting seriously with Champions League football. Last thing I'm going to say, that is 6 clean sheets in a row. Can we make it 7 versus United? You bet we freaking can. Here we are, guys. Last game of the episode of the triple header. And here we go. As you can see, we're currently in the 4. Win this, and we're right behind Manchester United and storming down their necks. This could be huge. This game here will definitely, you know, sum up where we're going to be this season. I said I wanted 4 points from these 3 games. We've done that already. Drew the Spurs, beat Chelsea, got very lucky. That's fine. And look, if we somehow beat United, that's massive. We haven't conceded in 7 games, so we're probably due, let's be honest. But be interesting to see what goes on. Fabio Silva's going to come out here for Joe Pedro, and Rodrigo is going to come out for St. Maxim, who we dropped due to poor form. I'm actually going to, you know, mourn his recent form and just tell him to pick it back up. I am going to line up 4-2-4. At home, 4-2-4, just go at him. I feel that's the best way to do it. And just what we've been doing in the last few games. 4-2-4, try and score, and then 4-3-3, and away we go. We are currently live on chat. We are Twitch. They are putting in all the commands at the minute. We're finding some old classics. Why is this command? I think we made that after Sergio Ramos took Salah down in the Champions League in the one we lost with the Carriers final before we won it. Yeah, before we won it. But yeah, anyhow. We are live. Links down below. The podcast is down below. We've been cracking the podcast of late. I reckon get on that. Anyhow, we are going to go out there. We are going to go and press the boys out wide. And we are going to hopefully just do our job. Ronaldo's by himself up top. Put him onto his right foot. I think. Oh no, I'm going to leave it. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Every time we've played United in a YouTube episode, we have been pumped. I'm just going to put that out there. The one time we didn't, we lost 2-1 or we drew 1-1 at home. So yeah, it is what it is. United don't particularly fear us, to be said. For me, it's all about can we score. A point here is huge as well, to be fair. We get a point here, that's massive. Anyway, Free kick, wrong angle. We'll leave it like this. Joe Pedro didn't win it. All right, now to switch the angle here. Sal Makers gets on the ball. Finds Grimaldo. Sal Makers still with him. Tamori, good with the ball at his feet. Looks for Sal Makers. That is not on though. And now we get hit on the break. Kingsley Coman's a decent signing for United. Wan-Bissaka. Inside there, the Pogba. We try to squeeze. Don't win it. Varane now. Marino. Maguire. Pogba. Rafael Varane. If you are looking for Man United content, Paul is currently doing a Man United save on YouTube. Check that out. That link is down below as well. Anyway, Marino. Coman. Could this be the first goal we concede in 6.5 games of football? Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, it is, because Tamori's missed the ball. Tamori's right there and should head it away, and he's missed the ball. Wow. It all starts from Tamori as well. Like Tamori, that ball to Sailmakers is not on. He probably looked half offside as well, and Tamori just misses it. Livakovic misses it. 1-0 down. It's typical Manchester United behaviour on FM. Anyway, free kick Rafinha. Joe Pedro front stick, puts it wide. And here we go. "40 minutes played. St. Maxim running down this right-hand side. Ball in, cleared away by Varane. Sal Makers gets on it. Danny now. St. Maxim hits cross keeper, puts it wide. We've played well, but no cigar at the minute. We're going to have to stay 4-2-4 here because we're losing. If we're winning, we would go 4-3-3. Boys seem motivated. We need something. We've been the better team here. But being the better team does not mean anything this FM, it seems. We've been the better team. Time ticks away. 60-odd minutes played. Bruno Fernandes corner. Back stick. Harry Maguire's a big boy. Apparently did not push Regal. Looked like he did. Joe Pedro wins the ball though. And he drives. He's got options inside. Still goes. Callum Wilson offside the whole time. Falls to St. Maxim. Good touch. Wilson's with him. Plays Callum. Was he offside though? It doesn't matter anyway because De Gea foiled him. He wasn't off. Straight at De Gea there. Like, you back Callum Wilson in the score then. He usually does. Ball in from Rafinha. Decent ball in with Joe Pedro. Double team though. Been good. We've been really good. How's that there throw-in? They've clearly headed that away. It's never come off Joe Pedro. In the end, Ronaldo. Varane. Maguire. Still going. Picked off by Danny. Well done. Joe Pedro. Wilson. Needs runners. He's gone himself. Callum. Oh my God. Callum Wilson. What is that, man? I'm going to get both of them off here. And Rafinha's going to come off for Rodrigo too. Triple change. What is that? Callum Wilson. Can't believe Callum Wilson's just done that. 1-on-1 with the keeper, passes well over. Time ticks away. Demand a bit more. Corner, Bruno. Maguire. Salmakers on the goal line. Well done, lad. Keeps me in it. Is there going to be a last gasp highlight? There is. St. Maxim. Ball in. Tamori doesn't win. Shaw picks it up. Need a tackle now. It's going to be United on the break. Picked off by Sailmakers. Back to Mancini. Weigl. Looked for Delap. Good touch. Needs runners. Rodrigo. Fabio Silva of all people. No way. I don't know because it's VAR. I thought he was on live. Come on. Fabio Silva the goat. Delap, Rodrigo, they all link up. All three of the substitutes. Stay a beat. Fabio Silva. What a goal. What a moment. It's always Fabio, mate. Believe in the boy. We do get a point at the minute. Time the run to perfection. There we are. Could we find a winner late doors? It's a corner or a throw-in or something. Grimaldo backstick. Fabio Silva! Fabio Silva! Fabio Silva! He is the GOAT, hands down, fingers crossed. See you later. It's Fabio Silva from Mess back again. Yeah, of course it's awarded. Grimaldo backstick. Fabio Silva has a brace. We lead versus United. Pause the game. Back into the 4-3-3. We go in there. The lap go like that. Silver like that. Do it. Yeah. Just see this out. Thank you very much. Time ticks away. It ticks away. And we score. Oh my God. Bruno Fernandes, Mancini heads. Highlight still going. Why? Rashford. Bruno. Gabby goal. No. Oh, you kidding me? Fuck off. By the way, JS in chat did legit say Fabio Silva 88th minute off the bench to win the game. He was about 10 seconds away. Oh, a 95th minute equaliser. How many times have we caught them? How many times do we cop those 95th minute equalisers? So annoying. Always Manchester United as well. We can't complain because Man U were losing. But when you score 88 for 90th, you think you win the game, don't you? And then they get a highlight out of nothing and score the 95th. How do they win the corner? That's what I want to know. It's probably a bit too far back. I've got a phone call for work in a second. Mancini, Saelmakers. Shaw. Saelmakers could clear that. So many better areas too. He had time to take a touch. He could have pumped it down the line. If he wanted to clear it first time, out for a throw. Oh, we were the better team too. It's so unlucky. So unlucky. Fabio Silva off the bench got 2. So unlucky. It is what it is. We haven't conceded in seven games, and then there you go. We conceded 2, including a 94th minute equaliser. Look, in terms of the points though, I said I wanted 4. I got 5. 5 points, 3 games against the 3 of the big boys. Unreal. I now am 1 point off the off 4th, but we're definitely now moving into more of a fight for UCL Europa League football than we are battling for 7th. It's still a long way to go, right? But considering that, we've then got our next few home league games of Brentford, West Ham, Aston Villa. That isn't too bad as well. And that West Ham, Aston Villa games look like we should bring you them because they're massive too in the context of this season. And I've got Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Feel like what I'm going to do is going to give you the West Ham and Aston Villa games and just recap the Chelsea Carabao Cup game. I would have loved to give you a quarterfinal in the Carabao Cup for a semi-final berth, but the league's kind of being really important right now. It is what it is, YouTube. Anyway, triple header, done. We're fighting for the UCL. Big episode, next episode. It's smack bang, not too many days away. Just so many big games so quickly because of the World Cup year. But it is what it is. Where do you think we'll finish? Let me know in the comment section down below. And hopefully, we are going to be left at the end of the season fighting for Champions League football. And I think it's a possibility. I'll see you then. Thank you and goodbye.